Sam Langford. He fought from 1902 to 1926 across 7 weight classes and more than 300 fights. And in all that time, he never got a shot at the heavyweight championship. Not because he wasn't good enough, but because the system never let him in. Starting out as a lightweight, he beat Joe Gans, the reigning lightweight champion, in a non-title bout at just 17 years old. Then he moved up and beat future champions like Jack O'Brien and Stanley Ketchel. When Jack Johnson became the first black heavyweight champ, fans thought Langford would be next in line. Johnson refused. Promoters refused. White champions wouldn't fight him, and black champions avoided the risk. Langford kept fighting anyway. He fought anyone. He often outweighed his opponents by 20 to 40 pounds, or gave up the same amount. His right hand broke jaws, busted ribs, and sent grown men crawling. The few fighters who did face him called him the most dangerous man alive. Even when going blind in his later years, he kept fighting just to afford rent and food. He never once complained, never begged, just kept showing up while history quietly looked away. The boxing world would eventually call him the greatest fighter nobody ever saw. And they were right. Tony Ferguson. For 7 years, Ferguson looked like he was fighting in a different dimension. From 2013 to 2020, he stacked 12 straight wins in the UFC's most violent division, lightweight. That run included elbows that sliced faces open, snap jabs, and scrambles that made no sense on paper. Nobody could solve him. Nobody could stop him. And somehow it all led to nothing. He won the interim belt in 2017 after finishing Kevin Lee with a triangle choke. That was supposed to set up the long-awaited showdown with Khabib Nurmagomedov. It never happened. The fight got booked 5 times. Cancellations came from injuries, weight cut disasters, a global pandemic, and one time, Ferguson literally tripped over a wire during media day. By the time Khabib retired, Ferguson's window had slammed shut. His next opponent, Justin Gaethje, dismantled him over 5 rounds and turned a decade of dominance into the start of a losing streak. Charles Oliveira and Beneil Dariush added to the slide. Chandler turned out his lights. The strangest part? Ferguson never stopped being dangerous. He never took an easy fight. He never adjusted. He stayed in the fire long after most would have walked away, and fans stayed with him. Ernie Shavers. He fought like he had bricks in his gloves. In 1977, he nearly stopped Ali in the second round of their title fight. He cracked him with a right hand that sent echoes through Madison Square Garden. Ali survived, barely, and went on to win a close decision. But the look in his eyes after the fight told the story.